listen to them, read them. That was the first thing I did. And then after I got better at practicing my skills a little bit, you have to be willing to do what you want to do for free until you get to the point that people can pay you for it. So as a speaker, as a poet, as a rapper, if anybody was doing a show, an open mic, a radio interview that allowed me to get some stage time, I would jump on that, because you can go speak at a church, and someone in the church could, be working for Microsoft. If you want to speak to the computer industry, that network starts to become available. So you have to humble yourself in the beginning to realize you may not get paid exactly what you want or anything at all. And the third thing that I had to do was develop a business mindset, because many of us have a love for a certain type of art, a certain type of passion, but we don't work on developing the business side of it, and that's why 90% of businesses fail within the first couple of years. So those are the three things that I had to do to start to get to the level that I needed to get at. But the other thing that I had to do, that you have to do in this day and age, is you have to start building an online profile. Nowadays, if you don't exist on the internet, you just don't exist. It's just how it is. If you're trying to get people to book you for things, having the website, having the Facebook pages, the Facebook fan pages, the Twitter, people have to see you being active on the internet. They're going to look for you on Google before they read your resume. That's just how it is today. So you have to do that as well.
And you know what? That's a very good point. And while we're on that, can you give us yours?
My website, you can go to www.omekongo.com. I'll spell that, but you can also go to growtowardsyourgreatness.com, which is the name of my book. But my name is spelled O, M as in magnificent, E as in everything, K as in kind, O, N as in nice, G-O as in go, omekongo.com.
Now you cannot make it any plainer than that. That is just wonderful, man. That's why you do such a great job at these interviews, and also motivational speaking, man. I think we touched on that the last time we spoke, and man, you are just fantastic with me. I just get tickled to death on how you articulate your words in response to how I'm asking questions, sir.
I appreciate it. When you get to talk often and you enjoy what you do, it just feels like, whenever I'm talking to you, I'm just talking to one of my brothers, so it's all good.
Absolutely, man. I feel the same way, man. I feel like I've been knowing you for years and years and years, man. You come across every single time, man. You're so professional in your approach, man. I just love that about you. Mm-hmm. Keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep inspiring these young folks to let them know that, yeah, they can make it too as well. They look at us like, we doing it, but we had to start somewhere. But these young folks are brilliant, man. They are very witty. They're very smart. They articulate. They got themselves together, man. So it's up to people like me and you and everybody else that's in the business, that is the business of entertainment, to help out and show them the way.
That's right. That's right. If we don't, no one else will. They're going to go that other way. So we got to do it.
Absolutely. So we're going to have the second question. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm so thankful that you actually share that with the listeners, that it's important for them to put themselves out there. Nobody knows who you are. You're actually not, hypothetically saying, but you're actually a zero. Nobody knows you. You're nothing if you're not out there, if nobody knows your name. So that is really, really important as far as, starting your career or whatever career path that you're going to go to. If you're going to be successful, if you want people to follow you or come to you, you have to put your name out there. My other question and another thing is, the children are our future. So yeah, they are up and coming. They are our future. So this is something that they're going to need to know. But my other question is, are there any other organizations that you are connected to that you can also share with us?
Oh, absolutely. And before I do that, just really quickly again on the online thing, in addition to establishing your online presence, you also have to make sure that you clean up your online presence. A lot of things that people are putting on their Facebook pages and MySpaces and stuff are not the types of things that represent what it is what they may want to do. And their friends who are on these pages as well may not be representing the type of image they want to convey. You got to clean those images up too. But in terms of other organizations, absolutely. I think that anybody who wants to be involved in speaking, we speak all day long. I mean, we have more opportunity to practice at speaking than we do at any other type of profession because we do it for at least 16 hours a day. So I'm part of an organization called Toastmasters International, and Toastmasters is where you go if you want to become a better speaker, if you want to work on how to speak without saying ums or ahs or all those types of fillers, those types of things. You go to an organization called Toastmasters, which is an international organization. So I'm part of that. They have speaking competitions. If you win one of those international competitions, you can write your ticket as a speaker. I'm also part of an organization called the National Speakers Association, and that's where you go to learn about the business of professional speaking, how to make $1 million using Facebook, how to harness the internet, how to get print media, how to get television interviews, those types of things. So those are two great organizations for anybody whose career has to do with speaking, which is everybody who's listening in some way, shape, or form.
So important. That is so important. A lot of people don't understand that what they post on their pages, people are looking at, and the first thing they see, they don't know you, they have not spoken to you, so the first thing they look at is your image, what's on your page, how you're thinking, what your creativity is. So, you have to be very, very careful about that, and that's so important. Thank you so much for sharing that.
And
we live in a society where people make up their minds quickly and they change them slowly. So don't give them too many opportunities to have negative judgments about you.
That's right. Your image is everything. That's right.
Oh, man, I just love how you put your words. But anyway, listen, sir, this is what I'd like for you to do while I'm talking. That poem that you recited last time for me, man, was fantastic. While I'm talking, I just want you to get that poem in your mind. But I want you to recite that again for me, if you wouldn't mind, man. That was just so beautifully said. Do you remember that poem, that you did the last time you was on the Jeffrey Henderson show?
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Now, I know you do so many of them. I can't recite. I couldn't even begin to say what the title was. I know it was just so clever and so brilliant on how you put it. But, man, I would like, before this interview is over, I'd like for you to recite that. How about that? Any one of them that you have. It doesn't matter which one it is. I believe all of them that you do are good.
Okay, I'm a couple are coming to my head. I think I may remember the ones that we did last time. So,
okay.
Give me a couple minutes. I think I'll get that back.
Yeah, that one there, I'm telling you, man, that was just brilliant.
I remember which one it is. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay, you see how that works? That's how we do it on the Jeffrey Henderson show. I'm spontaneous. I'm right on to the point, man. I have a good memory. A photographic memory, that is. You know what I mean? And that poem was so beautiful, it was so long, I couldn't believe it. I was like, how can a man retain that much information in his brain without messing up on one word?
Well, you got to think about it. I mean, everybody listening here, everybody has a favorite artist. As soon as you hear the beat from what their song is, you know the words before you even hear the words. So I just got tired of memorizing everybody else's stuff and said I'm just going to start memorizing my own. So I just, I played my own stuff over and over again until I had it in my head.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Now I'm ready. Go ahead anytime you're ready, sir.
All right. They say greatness is a choice. But what have you chosen? You've been frozen in time and broken in mind. For too long, the same song playing in your head. Living in breath, but better off dead. But who said you don't have the power? Who said this is not your hour? You've been showered with a steady stream of words that kill your dreams. But it seems that since you're still living, that someone does lie to you. Try to deny you of your potential inside you. If you just decide to let no one deride you, don't even let them get beside you as you unearth a new you. Stop listening to naysayers and decide to do you. No more pity parties, sob stories, and boo-hoos. If no one told you that you're great, then let me be the first to. If you have the thirst to drink from faith's fountain, you develop a might to move any mountain. We move tons of dirt to find an ounce of gold. So I ask you to move tons of hurt and find just 1 ounce of your soul. You'll be on a path to control your own destiny, getting out of your own passenger seat and driving your own car. Reaching for the moon, but maybe only landing among the stars. You have greatness inside you, but you must choose to be great. Blaze a path of excellence, leave fear in your wake. All you need is already inside you if you just believe in yourself. Grow towards your greatness and discover your true wealth.
Man, thank you very much. That was beautifully and wonderfully articulated.
Oh, Wow.
Love that.
Wow. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow, beautiful. I love it.
I mean, come on, man.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh my God! See, we are on the live on the radio now, and we also filming this at the same time, which will be up on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow, and also on the Jeffrey Henderson show. That's why I wanted to make sure I got that so I could go back and forth, back and over again to understand all those powerful, wonderful words that you just displayed on the Jeffrey Henderson show.
Oh, that's what's up. I'm with it.
Now let's go to your education a little bit, sir. Talk to us again about your education, man. All the way from graduating from elementary school, junior high, high school, college. Talk to me, sir.
I'm a product of the Boston public school systems. I was born and raised in Massachusetts. So high school from there, I graduated in 1995, a school called Boston Latin School. It's actually the oldest high school in the country. It's old, and it's older than schools like Harvard University. It's founded in 1635. And from there, I went and spent a year at Morehouse College. From Morehouse, I transferred to Georgetown University, where I graduated with a degree in international affairs. I took a couple of years off and went back and got my master's in international affairs from a school called the Fletcher School in Boston. While I was there, I studied at other places like MIT and Harvard and stuff. And now I'm working on my PhD at the University of Maryland in College Park. And that area that I'm studying is international education. I'm looking at the role of the arts as a tool for social change, how art can change people's lives, music, poetry, dance, instruments, everything in between.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I got that again too as well, man, because we had talked about all the kids in the school systems and stuff, and how they need to improve on their academics, and not only just rely on, being a basketball player or a football star or what have you, but those grades are so important and so significant for them to make sure that they get what they need education-wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's crucial. It's crucial. There's a helicopter flying over me, so I apologize if there's extra noise right now. But it's crucial. We have a president now who has made it cool to be smart. He's made it, cool to be out there with your degree, to be out there and look